Hey everybody, it's Liz. Thanks for joining me and welcome to Diary of a Happy Hooker. I'm Liz and I am hoping you will enjoy a little yarny talk today about some whips I've got going. Excuse me. And I'm also going to need some input from you. So stay tuned and I look forward to working with you. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. My daughter just walked in from getting done with her shower, so she wanted to let me know she was done and she was going to watch TV with Dad. So, whips. Yay! We all love whips. Whips are wonderful. So, last week, excuse me, on Wednesday, I showed you a whole bunch of these granny squares with Bernat blanket yarn and the like. Basic blanket yarn. Well, I have them all finished. And I couldn't for the life of me remember what colors I had left, although I did have one ball I ended up not using. It was the Sweet Snuggles Gray, because that yarn was too thick. Excuse me, it was thicker than this yarn. And enough that it was going to be noticeable and really not fit in right. So I left that out. And it was fine because I had enough with just the blanket yarn that I got all of them done. They're all done. So, well, here, hold on a second. Here's the Sweet Snuggles. And here's just the regular Bernat blanket yarn. And you can see there's quite a difference. So it wasn't going to work. There, that looks pretty good. So I didn't use it. I'll just have to find something else to put that into or use it on. But so I think I've got 30 or 35 of the big squares and 44 of the small ones that I am now outlining in black. And all I'm doing with them right now is just doing single crochet around them. See, I've got a whole bunch of them done. I'm gonna wait until the blanket's done to show you the whole thing. And all I'm doing is single crochet around it, and then I'm doing two single crochets, chain two single crochets for the corners. And I'm doing that for all of them all the way around, so that when I join them, that they will join nicely together. And that way the small ones are half of the big ones, because I want more of the small ones in between the big ones. I don't know if that probably looks horrible, but more of the small ones in between the big ones. So I wanted the small ones to be half the size of the big ones. Does that make sense? So that when I joined them together, everything fit together nice. So this is kind of how it'll be, sort of. You get the idea. So I have a bunch of little ones outlined, and I have a bunch of the big ones outlined. I'm probably about a third to a half of the way done with them, with all of these, the big and the small, getting them outlined. I'm outlining them in Big Twist Cuddle, because that's what I had on hand, and I'm trying to use Stash and Scrap. Big Twist Cuddle is 220 yards, 10.5 ounces, 201 meters, 300 grams. This is in the color black. I believe it's 100% polyester. Ta-da! It's a super bulky 6, and that Sweet Snuggles is a 7. And you could see the difference. This suggests an L11 or 8mm hook, which is what I used. This is a size L. You see that? I can't tell if you can see. I hope you can. 8mm. And this is one of the hooks from Hobby Lobby. I really like these hooks for the blanket yarn. They just glide really nice. Excuse me. And the grips are rubberized, so if it gets hard to pull it through your loops, you've got some grip. You know, where with some of the aluminum hooks, they're just, your fingers can slip off them, and all of a sudden your hook's just hanging there on your project, and you gotta hope you don't lose your loop. You know what I'm talking about. So yes, it wants 8mm size L hook, knitting needles, which I don't knit, but for those of you that do, it also wants US 11 or 8mm hooks. So that is what's recommended for this. Now I like the Big Twist Cuddle yarn. It feels similar to Bernat blanket yarn to me, but it's more like, I think it's a little fluffier than the Bernat blanket yarn, and it's constructed differently because the Bernat blanket yarn, I can show you on here. You can see is round. I mean, if you twist it, I mean, it's round. The strand is round. The Big Twist, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because I'm in black, is more flat. It's more, there, can you see how it kind of, it's almost like a fuzzy tape yarn. You see how it's thin this way and it's thicker this way? It's not hard to work with, and it doesn't, excuse me, doesn't do anything different, in my opinion, to the stitches. I've used it for full blankets, and they turn out very similarly to the Bernat blanket, the Bernat blanket yarn blankets. Yeah, I got that right that time. They're maybe not as dense. The stitches maybe aren't as dense as the Bernat blanket stitches, but not enough that not enough that it's real noticeable, in my opinion. Otherwise, I mean, I like it. It's nice. It's soft. It's easy to work with. Again, 100% my opinions. I like it. So, 1 minute, I need a drink. Using my I don't give a sip glass cup. I am drinking Tazo tea in the flavor Zen, which you would see better if there wasn't a string. There it is. And Zen is a green tea with lemongrass and spearmint flavoring. Now, one other WIP that I mentioned briefly, I think, last time, but didn't show. I don't know if you remember the squishy narwhal from last Friday, one of my FOs. It was supposed to be a narwhal, ended up being a whale, but it's done. And my daughter loves him. She sleeps with him, and life is good. I had mentioned that I was doing another one for my niece, which I am. And I have not finished it yet, so it is officially a WIP. And this is the other squishy. Where did that come from? I had a ball of yarn in here. It's scrap ball. This is the other WIP, the other narwhal that will probably still be a whale. This is what it looks like right now. Looks like a big hat. I feel like a mushroom. I'm a mushroom. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's very soft. I mean, this soft snuggles yarn, it's impossibly soft. This one, and like I said, this is a Moogly pattern off of the Moogly blog. She also has a YouTube channel, and it's called the Narwhal Squish. I'm using Sweet Snuggles by Loops and Threads. I'm hoping this comes out correctly. I'm also using a 7mm hook. Again, this is the Hobby Lobby hook. It's just a 7mm hook. I don't know if it's got a 7mm. So it does, I mean, I knew it didn't have a letter because 7mm hooks don't, which is weird. Why is that? So anyway, I want to get this finished this week so that it's done, you know, and maybe it's just a quick extra gift for somebody. I don't know. But so this color, it's called Coral. It's a jumbo number 7. There you go. Stuff doesn't focus real well, does it? I'm sorry. Jumbo number 7. It's 8.8 ounces, 250 grams. Does it say? Yep, 109 yards, 100 meters. I'm sure it's 100% polyester. It suggests did you hear that? That was great. It suggests an 11.5mm hook, or a USP, United States P size hook. And here's me using a 7mm because I want all my stitches to be nice and tight so that the polyfill doesn't come through. Made in Turkey. Pattern included. Gives you the pattern for this cute little blanket. Can you imagine snuggling in that? I might have to do that. Because this stuff, you guys, it's so soft. Machine wash, don't bleach, dry flat, don't iron. Got it. Knitting needles, 12.5mm, US 17. 100% polyester. So, good stuff. I've got this for the body. And of course, the white for the bottom, the belly part. So, and of course, this is just called white. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping, now that I've showed you that, I will be a little more motivated to get this mushroom hat out of my craft room and into the world of FOs. It's actually kind of cute. So, pink whale coming up. That leads me to what I need your help with. So, I have that granny square blanket on the way, and I'm going to have that narwhal whale done shortly. So I'm going to need a new project. So I need your help. I have had these projects sitting, waiting to be done for quite a while, and I will show them to you in no particular order. And I would love to know which one you would like to see me work up next. The first is going to be, it's 4 different balls of yarn together. This is a Caron Jumbo in the color Soothing Sea. And my light doesn't do it any justice at all. That's a little better. Anyway, it's like a light aqua, kind of a medium purple, navy blue, and an off-white. I don't know if you can see that. So there's this variegated yarn, and I only have this one skein of it. It's a size 4. I've got, it's 100% acrylic. It's 12 ounces, 340 grams, 595 yards, 544 meters. So I got this variegated skein, and it's been discontinued. So I can't get more of that one. And then I was picking out colors to go with it, and I have this Big Twist value yarn. This, I don't know if it's been discontinued or not. This is called Light Teal. This is washed out a little bit. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. My husband and my daughter are watching TV right back behind this wall and watching Wipeout together. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but it's hysterical. 100% acrylic. I think these are all acrylic. I've got 371 yards or 333 meters of this. Like I said, I'm not sure if this has been discontinued or not. I haven't looked, but I know that this Caron Jumbo had been. So I've got a limited quantity of that one. And then I have this monster. It's called Lavender. And this is Lion Brand Pound of Love. This is also a number 4 acrylic. 100% acrylic. It's called Lavender, and it's enormous. I have got a whole lot of that to work with. Specifically, 1,020 yards or 932 meters of lavender to work with. And Pound of Love Red Heart. Sorry, Pound of Love Red Heart. Oh my gosh. With love. Red Heart with love. I can't talk. In the color Aran, or Aran, or Aran, or however you want to pronounce it. I've got 315 yards or 288 meters of this. I think I do have one more of those floating around here somewhere. I have one more of these, so double that. So, I thought all of these would look amazing together in a project. I was thinking some sort of blanket, but I am open to other ideas. So give me your thoughts. I would love to hear them. My next project is one I mentioned last week And it's my fall blanket, my fall colors blanket. So I have the burgundy red. This is a red heart yarn burgundy. And then I've got a pound of, nope, what's this? Red heart and carrot. So it's kind of a pumpkin orange. And then this is a red heart in kind of a gold color. This reminds me of birch leaves. And then I've got red heart in evergreen. Kind of self-explanatory on why I chose that one. Because there's still, you know, your evergreen trees. And then I've got this really pretty blue red heart. It's called Blue. Alright. And then this red heart in amethyst. Oh, that looks really blue on there. It's not that blue. it's very purple. But I haven't quite decided on a pattern for this one yet. So if this is the one you want to see done, you need a pattern idea to go with it. So that's my fall colors blanket. I thought all of those colors looked very autumnal, especially together. And then my third project that I've had waiting on me for a little while is another one that I mentioned last week. It was on my board. It's my Pipsqueak blanket. And it's Pipsqueak yarn, Bernat Pipsqueak yarn. Color is Sunshine Day. And I've got 4 of these. I love this yarn. I wish they wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I love making stuff with it. And I'm going to put this Caron Simply Soft around it when I'm done. I just really like that combination of those together. This is in the color Country Blue, and it's kind of a light steel blue. Anyway, I really like them together. It matches this light blue fairly well in the skein. So I thought that would look nice together. That one I was going to do a corner to corner with. So I need to know, do you want to see the purple and aqua blanket, the autumn colors blanket, or the Pipsqueak corner to corner blanket get made up next? Let me know in the comments below, and I will take a look and we'll go from there. So I've run a little over 20 minutes, and I am going to hop off here so I can get my other video done, my finished objects video, and I will get that posted and ready for you for Friday. So thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and come back on Friday. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.